Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Tworiver boxing gloves, so stay tuned.
Uber up the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right.
Hey, what's up, guys? Carlo here, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Tworiver boxing gloves. These are an Amazon exclusive. You can see that they come in the black and gold color scheme as well as a white and gold, between 8 to 12 ounces, and are probably the most affordable boxing gloves I've used and have done a review on. So without further ado, let's go over the 5 things. The first being the glove design. As you can see here, these gloves have a pretty attractive design with this logo on here. I'm not sure what the logo means, but DDTY, boxing, fighting, DINT, on the back there. It is a Velcro strap glove. They use a PU, it's a synthetic leather material for the outside casing. The inside is an injected molded foam, so you can see here. So overall, a pretty cool looking glove. I got these in 12 ounces, and overall they look really nice and are a pretty cool looking glove. So the next would be the quality. The quality here, it is a entry-level glove. So the quality, the durability is going to be an issue, especially if you're going to use these for a lot of heavy bag work and just as an overall gym glove. Because of the PU material here, I find that a lot of the time, it hasn't happened here yet, but this material will start to crack, and it's not thick enough to where it takes the stress from the threads ripping through. And one thing I've noticed with a lot of the PU gloves that I use, or the synthetic gloves, is over time you can see some of the threading already here starting to kind of pull through, is that the threads start to really pull on this synthetic material, and that's what begins to rip. And once you get a little tear on one part of this glove, that's when the rest of the glove starts to kind of unravel, and it starts to fall apart. So the durability on this definitely is not going to be as long as some of your higher end gloves, but nonetheless a good entry level glove there. You can see that the stitching is all pretty decent on point. There's some single stitching on the palm side here, some of the double stitching on the finger area. The PU material, that's nicely tucked into the fingers, and everything is nice and tight. You don't feel like the material is separating from the foam, so everything is all nicely tightly packed. And it has a nice Velcro wrist strap here that does a nice job of grabbing. And then on the inside you have a polyester nylon liner. These gloves are made in China, so they're more of a mass-produced glove. So next thing would be your comfort. Putting these gloves on, this is where these gloves really shine and are probably the best part, or should I say the best feature of this glove, is that they're very comfortable. When I put my hand in here, I feel like my hand is nicely formed. The thumb is really comfortable, it's not awkward at all. My finger placement in this finger pocket is really nice. I feel like my fingers really sink into the pocket, and it doesn't feel like it's a shallow pocket to where I have a hard time making a really good fist. So I feel like my hand really sinks in there, and it has a semi-broken in feel, and I like the way the hand and palm area feels as well. There's a nice layer of padding right here on this palm to give you some comfort, and the thumb doesn't pinch down as well. I can use these with hand wraps, no problem, and my hands fit nicely into these gloves. So overall, a very comfortable glove, and I think they've done a nice job of making, or should I say, blending the comfort into an economy glove without it feeling cheap. Sometimes you get some of the cheaper stuff from the sporting goods store, so some of the lower end stuff, and you put your hand into it, it feels like you put your hand into like a paper bag. There's no ergonomics to it. It feels like they developed a glove without actually putting someone's hand in there to form it. But with these gloves, you can tell that they use the dimensions of someone's hand, probably a medium-sized hand, to craft the gloves around that, because you can feel that there's some good ergonomics to that. So next would be the performance. These gloves perform really well. You have the injected molded foam, which again will take time to break down like any kind of IMF padding, but it's very protective on the heavy bag, on any kind of bag actually, to do any kind of bag work. You can also use these for sparring. They are 12-ounce gloves. That's where the smallest I would go, just because of the size of the glove, but that's something you might want to discuss with your sparring partner. So performance-wise, they do really well on the bag. So, and then cost, again, is the biggest advantage of these gloves. These gloves come in at $15. That's right, 15 bucks to get to yourself into these pair of gloves. I don't think it gets any more affordable than that, and which is a really good bargain, especially for those that are new to boxing or any kind of MMA sport, and that want to get into it without breaking the bank and making a huge commitment on some of the more expensive or medium range gloves. These are a good way to start to kind of get your feet wet, and then you can step it up later on to get yourself a more expensive or a more higher quality glove. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Make sure you guys check out the link below in my description box. If you guys have any comments, make sure you guys leave that as well. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys next time.